the second channel, man, and the beat from the intro is provided by King Nick. There's a link in the description below that's going to take you to downloadpads.com, and from there, you can get this particular beat tape because I'm live streaming it, and get the contact information. And if you holler at him to get some beats, tell him I sent you. But anyway, on to today's reply, and it's to that Mac Miller featuring Schoolboy Q, Melt, in which this isn't a new song. Honestly, you listen to it and it sounds exactly like that watching movies with the sound off, in which that's exactly what this is. It's a bonus track off of that he never included. And honestly, I believe he did that because it's not on the quality that needs to be put out there anyway. Not that that album was any good to begin with. Now, he released this song because he's celebrating a year after that album's release. See, this is another one of those tracks that people gonna cling to, say that this is real hip-hop, send me all kinds of hate mail for saying that it fucking sucks, when it really just does. It's just an outdated type of sound where there really isn't much substance that we can take from the shit, man. Really, neither of them is spitting anything that great lyrically. And my entire thing, man, is let's not focus so hard on trying to recreate something that's in the past, and let's move forward and create something great today. Let's create something new, something different, a great new style that can be both lyrical and musically pleasing, man. Why go back in time and try to make 90s music something that it really wasn't, you dig? Like, yes, there were classic material back then, but yet there was a lot of garbage as well, just like today. But anyway, on to Ask Download Pads, and we only answering one more question today, man, because it's another very important topic, in which a bunch of you guys out there was asking me, how do I feel about YouTube deleting potentially a bunch of independent music? And I didn't have an answer for you guys then because I didn't know that this shit was going on, and I went and researched it and figured out what the hell was happening. See, YouTube is pretty much trying to take control of the music download market type shit. See, what they did is they went out and got about 90% of the record labels and shit to give them rights, and soon they're gonna be jumping off a whole subscription pay site type download type service. But then when they tried to approach successful independent labels and such, they tried to pull a fast one and give out deals that are far worse than what they were giving to the major labels. Pretty much like, we got the major labels, those are the people that's going to be bringing in a whole bunch of the money. You motherfuckers is going to take whatever the fuck we give you. And dudes is pissed about that shit, and they let it be known, and then YouTube came back at them like, look, we will delete you off our site entirely. Now, how I feel about this shit, man, of course it's bullshit. Of course they're chopping at independence knees and shit, but there may be some loopholes here, man. Like, what they're mainly talking about is successful independent record labels, not the individual who's just out there putting up music trying to build up a fan base. Now, they could be thrown in the same bucket too, but right now I'm not hearing anything about that. But here's some true shit about the history of independent underground music. We've always had this type of shit happen to us. Services that were once our friends end up getting fucking money from the major labels and shit, then turn completely against us. And it's not shocking that YouTube would do that type of shit. Now, what this does is it makes it more difficult for us, but yet it opens up other opportunities. Now, do you think other people who need to come up aren't going to be willing to try to do something about this? And honestly, as an artist, if you are building yourself up, you should be having multiple different places where you got your fans and such, man. You should have your own website. You should have a Twitter. You should have Facebook. All of this shit that people can go to once you disappear from YouTube, if that fucking happens. No matter what, my dude, we're going to survive, no matter the hurdles that they put in front of you. As long as you got the desire to keep going, only you can stop yourself, even when these motherfucking entities turn on us. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there, and you can go to downloadpads.com, that's down there, to read today's article.